And just like that, a judge has blocked President Trump's agenda again, this time siding with federal labor unions against the president's plan to slim down the bloated federal government during the shutdown. The San Francisco-based judge accusing Russ Vought of going rogue, saying his office has, quote, taken advantage of the lapse in government spending function to assume all bets are off and that the laws don't apply to them. She acts as though the White House operates like the Wild, Wild West. But the reality is the administration is working around the clock to keep things going. Military members won't miss a paycheck this week, thanks to President Trump. He signed a memo today ordering Vought and War Secretary Pete Hegseth to make sure our heroes are paid what they are owed. Meanwhile, Democrats are too busy putting on a show, rushing Speaker Johnson's office.
Swear her in. Swear her in. Swear her in. Swear her in.
Funny how they're now okay with people storming offices in the Capitol.
They berated a Capitol police officer, screamed at him. He was just merely standing his post. Shows again their disdain for law enforcement, as we see all around the country, the Democrats and everyone in that party, screaming, assaulting ICE officers. They did it right here in the Capitol last night.
Lisa, I have nothing to say about the situation that I haven't seen unfold on video at this moment.
I have it on video if you'd like to see, because I think other reporters are going to ask you.
They'll pull these antics, by the way, and Hakeem Jeffries won't just go down there by himself and have a conversation with Mike Johnson. He said that the other day. And meantime, for the 9th time in a row, Senate Democrats largely refused to reopen the government with a clean funding bill, with only 3 of them joining Republicans. Joining me now to react, Alabama Senator Katie Britt. It's great to have you on the program. Thank you for being here, Senator. Day 15, here we are. Even for baby dog justice, they couldn't seem to manage to get this vote into the end zone.
Yeah, look, this is more of the same. The Schumer shutdown continues. We see them playing charades and making sure that they're putting on political theater because this boils down to Chuck Schumer and his political future. He has seen the left wing of his party take over, and now he is following suit. He is so afraid of his own shadow that happens to be named AOC and a primary that may occur next year. And guess who's paying the price? The American people. We came forth again today and said, let's fund the government with a clean CR. You do realize this is continuing to fund at a level that they voted for 13 times, which shows you that this is all about politics and not about the people we serve. We are sick of it. We are ready to make sure that we fund the government where people get paychecks. I commend President Trump for what he's doing, trying to figure out how to make sure to pay our troops, trying to make sure that the WIC program does not expire. He's trying to make sure that these things that the American people depend on actually continue. At the same time, we see Chuck Schumer just prepping for his No Kings rally on Saturday. So the focus here couldn't be greater. Ours is on the American people. Theirs is about trying to preserve Chuck Schumer in his next election.
Yeah, the Republicans have been ready and they've been very clear. How long do you think Chuck Schumer will play chicken with the American people to represent his own interest here?
Look, this is 15 days too long. This is unnecessary, and this is absolutely despicable. Look, we have people like our Capitol police officers that are here making sure that they've left the safety of their home so that we can return to ours every day. You just talked about the way they were just treated. You're thinking about them not getting a paycheck. I mean, you've got to actually crystallize this. I talked to people today that need VA services. Obviously, our VA, Secretary Doug Collins, is doing everything he can to make sure he gets that. But these are the people paying the price. We've heard them talk about health care, but yet they are unfazed by the fact that the most vulnerable women, infant, and children may not have the resources they need. Look, at the end of the day, this is a political stunt. It's one that's gone on 15 days too long, and the American people are paying the price for Chuck Schumer's insecurities.
Yeah. Senator, moving on to this, President Trump highlighted the success of the FBI this afternoon and smacked down accusations of weaponized justice under his administration. Watch this.
I watch the fake news, and oh, he's weaponized, and he wants to send them to prison. He wants all this. They indicted me like 5 times. I took a mugshot. Who would have thought it turned out to my favor? Because it was a good shot. But I had to take a mugshot. But if anything, I think this Justice Department has been so respectful of the law What we're doing is nothing. Are you kidding? Nothing.
Senator, your reaction to the president and to people like Tish James who are up in arms that they're being questioned about decisions they've made?
Well, let me tell you, I am grateful for President Trump. I am grateful that he is putting the safety and security of the American citizens first. This is what the America First agenda means. That means people want to live in safe and strong communities. President Trump didn't just talk about it on the campaign trail, he is putting that into action now. So whether you look at the number of people arrested or the number of the most wanted that we actually have captured, or the fentanyl that's been taken off our streets, there is no doubt that people can sleep better at night knowing that this country is safer and stronger as a result of President Trump's leadership.
Yeah.
And when you look at people like Tish James, I mean, come on. She actually ran on the fact that she was going to go after President Trump. There was no more political endeavor than the one that she engaged in. And I think that she is seeing now that her words that no one is above the law are actually true.
If anybody dealt with a weaponized Justice Department, the receiving end of it, it would be the president. I think he rightly made that point today.
Absolutely.
He is always very honest with the American people. And, you know, he also said that he was going to seek justice for Democrats who have done things wrong. Jim Comey, for example.
Yeah, look, I mean, what you're seeing now is actually a Justice Department that is saying, look, the two tiers of justice that we saw under President Biden, those days are gone. I mean, we had them go after an American president. I mean, you think about what the Biden administration did, and you think about where we are right now. It's clear that we're going to hold people accountable, and we're going to make our safer and stronger.
And there it is, the mugshot that he was joking about, but it really wasn't a joke. Senator Katie Britt, thank you so much. Good to see you.
Thank you.